Hey guys, welcome back to another trailer reaction. Didn't expect to do one today, but this just dropped, and I guess I'll do a reaction to this because first trailer was not really all that informative. So this one, hopefully, we'll get a little more information, get a little more of a look at this film. That film is Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Now, if you guys been following development on this film, it's been so far, there's been some rumors, that it was going to be revamped into something else entirely, a film called The Resurrected, and seems as though they're now pushing forward with this film, and simultaneously, coincidentally, Universal is moving forward with The Mummy 4, which, if you've seen my videos, I pretty much at this point confirmed, but at least to me, that that is an inside job, and based on the results of how they've seen this film, which, if you read the test screenings, they were not exactly great. So, and we'd got our first trailer last month, and now we have an official trailer this month. So yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of confidence for this from WB, but we're gonna see the trailer right now, a full trailer. So we'll see what this thing looks like, and yeah. So gonna press play, and three, two, one.
Of course, honey. No, you never ever finished. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Cannon. I'm Deputy Chief of the U.S. Embassy. Your daughter Katie has been found. She's alive. It's very important you fully prepare yourselves for what you're about to see. No sudden moves. No loud noises. Hey, Butterfly. It's Mom and Dad. Yeah, we are here. We're here. She's been missing for 8 years. What was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus? She just needs our care and lots of love. How many others were found? 57. How many of them were still alive? What happened to Katie? Well, something happened to her. Because Luto Señor de los Milagros. Say something. Luto Señor de los Milagros. Say something. Es transformó en imposible. Say something. Say something. Don't worry, Grandma. It's fun to be dead. I just want my daughter back.
Okay. Um, Kind of feels like he just wants to do his own Exorcist film. Like that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm not getting a mummy feel. It's not really what I'm feeling. Now, um, I will say up front, I'm not familiar with the mummy movies. So I've only ever seen the Tom Cruise one, which that one was not particularly good. I'm not familiar with the Brendan Fraser ones, so I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm like, you know, that it has a that it's paying homage to those movies or not. I can't say. What I can say though is that it looks very generic, and it acts more like a regular possession film than something that I would think the Mummy movies are more known for. So sounds like it just looks like more like, especially with the whole idea of a child being subjected to these to these events. It just it just reminds me of like The Exorcist. Reminds me of like those kind of supernatural tellings, about other supernatural beings, taking on childlike appearances, or taking on the forms of childs, and then possessing them. That's what it seems like they're going for here. Um, I can tell that Lee Cronin's kind of taking a little bit of the Evil Dead approach here, at least like with certain shots, like with the face being kind of like unparalleled or kind of put in an awkward spot, you know, uh, like kind of like a comic strip, or I don't know how you would phrase it, but like, where is the example of the shot I'm talking about? Like, there's one right here. Trying to find it. It's like that shot where it's like awkwardly, zoomed in, stuff like that. That reminds me of like the Evil Dead movies, Evil Dead Rise, specifically his film. I remember the trailer kind of playing off certain things like that. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to this, and I think that that's the you know, and it seems like the reports are legit as terms of just what the story is about. A child eating the mummy, um, and yeah, so it doesn't really do much for me. I'm not really thrilled by it, and it seems like the company itself is not really thrilled by it either, given just how fast we've been getting trailers and stuff like that. So, and how close to the release it is. It's coming out in April, and only now have we now gotten the official trailer where we can now see, everything. So yeah, so I'm not interested in really seeing it, and I really doubt that's going to do great business. When it's coming out in April, yeah, that's when Mario comes out. So no, this is not. I don't think this is going to really do much of anything. So I just think this is the case of the studio. WB knows this, and Universal knows this, and they're just kind of just letting it play out, and then they're just gonna just move on. You know what I mean? Universal already is moving along with Mummy 4, and I think WB is just doing what they have to do to try to salvage whatever they can financially. But generally, I think that they know that this is probably not going to go anywhere. So, because it just doesn't have a whole lot. So, but those are my thoughts. You guys know your thoughts on the trailer, and if you guys are planning on checking this out, and your guys' thoughts on the Brendan Fraser movies, if they're any good or not. I've heard so things about them. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for this reaction, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.